What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day. Please do me a favor, smash that like button for me. And if you get anything from this video, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. So let's talk about this new person claiming to be a witness in the Idaho 4 case, claiming to have heard screams around 3 a.m. Let's talk about Dot. Now, Dot has this story that she's told that she was at a house across from the King Road house at a party, and that she happened to go outside around 3 something and heard some really weird sounds, right? And then she felt guilty because she didn't report those sounds. And now she's coming out and she's trying to tell everybody about what she knows so that they can help investigate the case, right? But the problem is that Dot is a troll.
Yeah, I got there before 10 o'clock and I hung out there. We were playing beer pong, we were playing games. We left at like a little after 1:30 to go get more alcohol, and then we came back. I fell asleep maybe around 3:30. I woke up around maybe about 8:15, the latest maybe 8:30. And I smoke cigarettes, so I went outside to the balcony and I seen 5 people outside in the backyard area.
Now, I don't know if WSU mom is Dot, right? I feel like that's where Jules and Harsh is kind of going with it, saying that they're connected or they're the same person. I don't know. I kind of miss this whole Dot situation. I don't really fall into the trap of people claiming to be an eyewitness, coming out to speak and having this fantastical story that hits every point in a conspiracy theory, right? Like, I love me a conspiracy theory, don't get me wrong. But if the story hits every single point of a conspiracy theory, I'm out. Like, I need to believe it, right? I'm not trying to go push a narrative. You have to try to convince me. And the way to convince me isn't that everything is the wildest possible possibility.
There was 3 males and 2 females. We had a lot of people in the apartment. We partied all the time. I remember seeing Dylan because I know Dylan, she's taller. And I know Emma was there and Emma's friend.
So the girl says that she saw Dylan and Emily and 3 guys in the backyard smoking a joint way before police were ever called. So of course that got a bunch of people talking. That got a bunch of people asking questions. Was Dylan up and out? And she would have had to see the bodies, right? If she was out and about, she would have had to see what had happened in the house. She would have had to know about it, especially if there was a whole group of 5 people. They would have had to know that whatever had happened had happened. So it's insinuating that that group of people, including Dylan and Emily, had a part in what had happened to the Idaho 4 victims. Now, this person says that she went to the cops, and the cops just dismissed her and said they have everything they need and they're not worried about her story. But if somebody went to the cops and told them a story like this, the cops are not going to turn that person away. If something is an obvious troll, take it for what it is, a troll. Because this is definitely not a witness to the Idaho 4 case. No chance whatsoever. I understand why some people want to believe these stories, that these people that come forward and claim to know this and know that. I understand why people want to believe it. We've been following this case for so long, and the gag order stops us from getting so much information that we would like to know. And as much as everybody is interested in Dylan and Bethany, nobody really knows anything about them outside of what happened at this night, at this time, and a few photos that circulate around about them. Like, we know that, where they're from, and we know what kind of family they're from, but we don't know them as a person whatsoever. We don't have anybody coming forward that actually knows these people and telling us that these people are bad people, or that they think they might do this or they think they might do that. Everyone who has came forward so far trying to say that they have some connection to Dylan has been a troll. Has been doing it for clout, has been doing it for clicks. Don't fall for it, people. Nobody's coming out with that. If somebody who really was connected to this case right now came out and started talking, they would be arrested immediately because they would be violating the gag order. Think about that. Let that sink in for a minute. If the story sounds too good to be true, It most definitely is. There is no witnesses that are going to get on YouTube and tell us about the case in these chat rooms. We will talk about it, we'll discuss it, we'll go back and forth on ideas and theories and could have beens and did the police do their job correctly and is the system working the way it should? At the end of the day, if somebody comes into that chat room and starts saying, I know this for a fact and I know that for a fact, I seen this, I seen that, and it's not something that you've seen any reports of whatsoever, and the story seems like it's just painting this terrible picture of corruption and cops not caring about witnesses coming forward. Like that would be the only person who had came forward about something like that. We've had plenty of people from that area say, this area is perfectly normal, perfectly regular, little old town. Yeah, crazy stuff might go on here and there, but the town's not that bad. It's hard to believe that somebody's going to come out, hit every point of that conspiracy theory, and then say, well, I wanted to let you guys know. I don't want anything from this. I don't want the clout, even though I keep saying, oh yeah, I have so much more information I could give. Oh yeah, I could talk about that at another time. Oh yeah, we could talk about this at another time. But they don't want the attention and they don't want the clout. Now maybe this is just a normal troll who sees a bunch of true crime people who have these crazy theories, so they make up this fantastical story to tell it to get the attention that they want, right? That's what a troll does. Maybe this is just a crazy person who's become obsessed with this case, and that's their theory of what they think, and they're trying to pass it off as if they were an eyewitness because they want people to listen and hear their theory, right? That's what I'm going to go with, that this is a crazy person trying to make people hear their theory. Maybe this person suffers from other mental illness. I don't know. But this right here, it reeks of mental illness to me. Why would you get online and claim to be an eyewitness in a quadruple homicide and then talk about how the cops don't care about your story and describe all these other people who, as far as we know, are not connected to the Idaho 4 case? So you're throwing their name out there, putting them, circulating them in a bunch of rumors where somebody could enact vigilante justice. And then if somebody enacted vigilante justice on that person because of something that you said, you can be held liable for that. Now, we have freedom of speech in this country, but we don't have freedom of stupid. If you do stupid stuff, there will be consequences for it. Right? Think about that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel to see more, hit that notification bell so you'll get notified every time I post. We know how YouTube likes to play. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.